In 1979, TV went off the rails. I'm Jason Horton, and this is Strange Year. 1979 brought us ESPN and Pink Floyd's The Wall, but a train on a collision course made 1979 a strange year. Supertrain, 1979.
On this week's Supertrain Mystery, Hail to the Chief. Two dwarfs and a magician replace a presidential candidate with a double so real, even his wife can't tell.
JJ, all I want to do right now is go to bed.
On Supertrain.
Supertrain was a primetime drama that featured a high-tech train equipped with amenities similar to a cruise ship. The show was highly anticipated and was promoted as one of the most expensive series at that time, with a very lavish production budget. However, this train derailed fast. The series was so expensive that it almost caused NBC to go into bankruptcy. The NBC series ran from February 7th to May 5th, 1979. It was created to compete with ABC's The Love Boat. The show was set on the Supertrain, a giant nuclear-powered train running from New York to Los Angeles. As with its rival, it was primarily about the social lives of passengers, with, of course, appearances from celebrity guests. Supertrain came complete with murder, abduction, mystery, and romance. Head of NBC Fred Silverman, who was known as, quote, the man with the golden gut, because of his success greenlighting shows such as All in the Family, The Waltons, and Charlie's Angels, as well as having success with ABC, it would seem he can do no wrong, until the absolute misfire of Supertrain. And Supertrain was expensive. How expensive? We'll find out after this break. Supertrain.
Hi everyone, I'm Nolan Sykes and I'm one of the hosts of Past Gas. Past Gas brings you a weekly episode about the most amazing, scariest, craziest, and weirdest moments in automotive history. From Formula One to flying cars to races through the jungle, we cover it all on Past Gas. You don't have to like cars to like our show, you just have to like great stories and larger-than-life characters. I'll tell you what, Past Gas has a bunch of them. Past Gas by Donut Media. Check it out.
Was the most expensive television series aired in history at that time, costing about $1 million per episode, or about $4 million adjusted for inflation. NBC spent $10 million, $40 million adjusted for inflation, on a full-size passenger train with custom cars for filming and 2-scale models. The pilot alone cost $7 million, almost $30 million today. The show was very unpopular and was utterly panned by critics. Only 9 episodes of the show would end up airing. According to The Hollywood Reporter, after 3 episodes, unimpressive ratings led the network to retool the creative team, and its sprawling roster of 10 series regulars, in addition to the rotating guest stars, was whittled down to 5. One of those remaining performers was Harrison Page, who recalls not only the painful cast exodus, but also sudden story changes. Initially, the cast was Edward Andrews, Nita Talbot, Harrison Page, Robert Alda, Patrick Collins, and Charlie Brill. The February 9th, 1979 edition of Variety said, quote, NBC's highly promoted new Supertrain series features a slick new train of tomorrow with a script from yesterday. It seeks to overwhelm, but underwhelms instead. In 2002, TV Guide ranked Supertrain number 28 on its list of the 50 worst TV shows of all time. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be back next time with another episode of Strange Year.
Taking charge of your future starts with taking the first steps. And saving up to $30 a month on Cox Internet with the Affordable Connectivity Program makes those steps easy to take. Whether they bring you to click upload on your first short film or join now for an online book club. Applying is easy. See if you qualify at cox.com/ACP. Non-transferable one per household. Application and eligibility decisions are made by the FCC.
I wanted to tell you about our podcast, Drew Blood's Dark Tales, hosted by me, Drew Blood. We're a weekly storytelling podcast where you'll hear hand-picked horror from our favorite authors, accompanied by full audio production and performed by yours truly. I invite you to search for Drew Blood's Dark Tales on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever else you do your listening. And subscribe for longer episodes each and every week.